Morning, everybody. Johnny Wilson here, Nottingham Physio. Looking forward to another 30 minutes of a total body conditioning session. A little bit of a change today. Hope you enjoy the class. We're going to start off with some flexibility work. We're going to look at upper body work. We're going to look at lower body work and cardiovascular exercise and core exercise. So it's going to be a fantastic session today. So I am delighted that you are joining me live here on YouTube. So let's enjoy the show. Okay, so let's get started. So as I said, today we're going to start off with a little bit of a different focus. So we are going to start off with a little bit of stretching. So I'm just sat down here like this, and I'm going to bend one knee and put it into here, just like that. So I'm looking at stretching all the back here, so I am. So I'm trying to reach my toe as much as I possibly can. So I'm bending over, trying to keep the knee straight as much as I can. If I've got a problem with this knee, don't bend it in so far, and you can leave it out there, okay? So wherever that's comfortable. So if you got knee pain and you can't put it all the way in there, that's absolutely fine. So we're looking to hold this for up to a minute, okay? So now I'm feeling a stretch along my back. So I'll turn this way here so you can see, and I'm really trying to get over as much as I possibly can and feeling that stretch behind my knee. It's different for everybody, okay? Now we've launched straight into the class this morning because we have a lot to do this morning. Okay, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then you can see from this side that I bring the knee, I just tuck it in like that. I don't have to tuck it in because I've got to be careful with the left knee. Okay, so wherever that knee is in a good position, I straighten that leg there, and then I'm down into that position here. Okay, so I'm feeling a stretch all along here. Now, some of these stretches this morning, you may not be able to do them. They may be a little bit beyond your mobility and flexibility for the moment. However, where you start and where you finish are two different places. So mobility is one of those, it's a process, it's a journey, it's a working towards. So I would love to be able to do the splits in both directions. So working towards that. I'm nowhere near the splits in both directions. However, I have been working on my mobility for about a year now, and I've seen huge changes in my mobility and flexibility. And I think that's had a big effect on my activities of daily living. So, um, just things are kind of a little bit easier, I would say. I don't want to make any outrageous claims either. Okay, now we're going to go back into a position that we used to sit in school. So cross-legged, if you can. If you can't, you can bring them to that wherever you are. It is a little bit easier if you can get into cross-legged. Now this is a brilliant stretch for the lower back. So if you can get into that cross-legged position, okay, you bring your hands and now we're going to move them out here. So you can see that you're going to get this huge lower body or lumbar spine stretch here. And I'm going as far as I can, and I can feel that. Again, all stretches should be done, should be intense, but they should be pain free. So to get the more intense stretch on this, you really try and bring your chest towards the ground and reach out into that position there, and you're holding that position. Okay, and you might feel more of a stretch on one side in comparison to the other. So I'm sat cross-legged. It's probably a long time since you did that. And I'm bending forwards and I'm reaching out with my hands as much as I can. And so I'm dealing with a little bit of lumbar spine pain, so low back pain, and it's always on my left hand side. So I get more of a stretch on my left hand side on this one. And again, as I said, I don't want to go into pain here, but I certainly want to feel that good intense stretch. So 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm still seated, and what I'm going to do now is I've got both legs just like that, so you can see that I'm just bent like that, and then I'm just going to drop one leg out. Okay, so you can see one leg is out, and then I'm going to bring the other leg across. So I'm bringing it over my knee there like that. Now, if you're finding your balance difficult, you may need to be sitting up against the wall for this, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap myself around my knee here, okay? So my left knee is come across here. My right hand brings me across. My knee is facing out that way. And the more I face this way, the more of a stretch that I'm going to feel down the back here, okay? So I can feel it around my glute Now I can also bring that around here and really kind of face behind me, and I'm feeling that lovely stretch along my pelvis, so up on my glute and lower back. We're just holding that stretch. Okay, good. Got 15 more seconds on this side, and then what's good for the goat is good for the meerkat. So we'll do the other side too. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So again, I'm sat in that position there. This time now I'll drop out the opposite leg. So drop it out onto the floor there. Bring that leg across. Okay. And then I have a bit more of a problem getting my balance on this side. And then I'm coming across and I want to hug that as much as I possibly can. So we're going to hold this position then. And you might feel, like I say, more of a stretch on your right side or your left side. We're all different. The right side and the left side will be different. So sometimes you'll have those, well, you will have imbalances. And it's about like kind of trying to equalize those imbalances out as much as you can. Probably never get to parity, but we can get as close as we can. Okay, good. So you should be feeling that lovely stretch there now. Okay, 10 seconds. So I try and do these stretches every day, especially if you're suffering from low back pain or you're trying to keep it at bay. I think these are beautiful ones to do. Okay, superb. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring that into standing. Okay, again, keeping that focus on mobility first thing this morning. All right, and what we're going to do now is just down and touch the toes. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. So feeling that stretch down there. Okay, good. So you're trying to keep your knees as straight as possible. Some of you may be able to get your palms flat on the ground. And we're just opening out all those tissues at the back, so the posterior chain. So your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine. You can tuck in your neck into your chin into your chest. Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we come back up. Then we're going to go as wide as we can. Okay, so I'm just going to move this out of the way a second. So feet nice and wide apart. Okay, bend the elbows, bend forwards. Okay, feel that good flexion and bending at the pelvis, so you'll open up that lumbar spine again. And then you'll also feel a stretch on the groins, on the right groin and the left groin. Good. So really opening up this whole lumbopelvic hip complex. The next exercise is going to be really fun. You can do it on the ground, but I'm gonna use a box today, okay? Okay, so 15 seconds in this position. Well, it's the one after this one actually. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and from there, keep the legs wide apart, and we're going to do our reaches across and hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm all the time trying to go slowly, go right across, rotate across, and can I catch the outside of the ankle and hold that for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the opposite side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time on each side. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then last time on the other leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you can use a table or a chair or something at all that you've got at home. But what I normally do, this is about 36 inches up. I'm only 5'6". And what I do is I get my leg and I put it on the box like that. So you can see that I'm kind of straight on there to the box, and I'm bringing my leg down like that. So on an angle now, you'll see that my knee is out here, and I'm trying to get it as close as I can and I'm bending over, and I'm going to feel a stretch around my glute here. So we're going to hold this for 15 seconds. And the more forward I bend, okay, so I'm coming down to that position, the more I'll feel the stretch, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you could do this on the floor as well, right? If I was doing it on the floor, okay, you'd be in a position. This is like a yoga position, but I'm not sure the name, but hopefully you can see me there. So this is that position on the floor. My leg is stretched out the back. If you don't have a box or you don't want to do it in a box, okay? So hold that for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's quite intense, but a really good stretch. So either on the box or on the floor. Okay, so now what I want you to do is to get a cushion. Okay, I use an Airx because they're pretty good. Okay, so you're going to get a cushion, and we're going to start working on some knee flexion and a little bit of strength around here as well. Now, if you're having a problem, if you can't kneel down on both legs like this, which, you know, I couldn't 2 years ago, so this was an impossibility. Instead of doing it on both legs this morning, what you can do, okay, is do it on one leg. So what you would do then is one leg goes out like that, and then you just kind of rock back into the position that you feel a stretch or a tightness, but you should be feeling no pain, okay? And then you do it in the other leg. So if you can do it on both legs, fantastic. If not, no worries, okay? Then you do it on the one leg. I use a cushion because it's nice and I'm comfortable for the knees. So I'm in a tall, upright, kneeling position, and then I'm going to go slowly, if I can, on both knees into the bottom end of, I'm trying to get my bum to my heels here, okay? Now, if I can't do that, I'm on one leg, right? I'm just on one knee. Now, when I'm down here, this should be pain-free. So I'm trusting you that you're a pain-free position now. My bum is sitting on my heels. I've got a nice stretch through the front of the knee. And then I'm going to rock left to right for 20, okay? Now, as long as there is no pain. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you're on one leg, obviously you're just rocking left and right, to the right and left on that one leg, okay? So do half the repetitions, change over the leg, and that way then you can keep up with the class. 19, 20. Then you're going to put your hands on the floor like that, okay? And see, can you lift up the knee? Again, if you can't do that because it's painful, don't start doing that, okay? Because this was something I could not do at the start. Do 20 of these, so I lift up the right, then I lift up the left, and I can do that by putting a bit of pressure onto the ground through my hands. Okay? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Again, if you're on one leg, then you would only do 10 on the right and then 10 on the left. Now from here, I'm going to do tiny get-ups, okay? So you can see that I'm not going all the way up into full upright kneeling. So I'm just getting up and I'm back onto there, okay? So again, your range might not be here, okay? So your range might be further up. So you've got to go on a pain-free. So for example, your range might be here, okay? So if you're not ready to be down here, that's absolutely fine because you're just not there yet. That doesn't mean that you won't be there in time. I'm just saying that this must be done pain-free. And if you work towards it, getting full flexion of the knee is the best way to get some health back into the joint. So from here then we come up into a full kneel, all right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my hips straight. I'm going to kind of grab my feet into the ground so they're not like that, they're like that, okay? And I'm going to be leaning backwards. I'm going to feel this huge stretch on my quads here, okay? So my hands are here, and I go back and I lean back as far as I can. I feel it there until I feel like I'm about to fall, and I come back up. So we're doing 20 of these. 2. So all the time you're going down as far as you can, back as far as you can. Try and get your bum to your heels. 3. And you're going to feel this really strong work and stretch going through the front of the quads. 4. Again, this should be pain-free. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Well done. Okay, so what we're going to do now is you're going to get out your core ball, okay? Core ball, Swiss ball, whatever you want to call it, all right? And I've got somewhere here, you can see I've set it up this morning, that I can just purchase my feet off, okay? So I need either a wall or a step or something that's not going to move behind me, okay? Because what we're going to be doing is the ball is going to be in front like that, and I'm getting on the ball, but I'm getting on the ball very close. You can see my knees are right up against the ball there, okay? In that position. My feet are going to be up against here, okay? And I'm popping on the ball in that position. So my pelvis and my tummy are over the ball. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pushing up. I don't think it's going to work with where I'm at because that keeps rising. So what I need to do is probably put another weight on top of it. That didn't work very well there. I don't know if that's going to work. Let me just check if I can put this on top of it and stop it from lifting up. Hopefully that will do the job. Let's see. So I'm doing back extensions if I can. Okay. And that's why you see that, yeah, so just like that. So you need to be able to pull up like that, okay? So I'm trying to raise my chest off the ground, off the ball in that position, okay? So we're going to do 50, 5-0, okay? Are we ready? So try and get your balance on that, okay? Quads up against it, feet up against the wall, going to be pushing back against that wall. You are going to feel some work going through your hamstrings and your glutes. That's normal as well, okay? But it's a great lumbar spine or lower back strength exercise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Brilliant. Okay. So then we're going to stay with the core ball and we're going to do some elbow rollouts. So we're going to be in the plank position. Okay. Time is absolutely flying on us this morning. Okay. So I'm in that plank position. So I'm going to go to the floor. Now, the amount of rollout that I can do will depend upon how much mobility I have through my shoulders, right? Or how much strength I've got as well. So don't worry if it's a small rollout for the moment, or if you've just got to maintain it in that position because you feel like you don't have the balance, okay? If you're able to do the elbow rollouts, that's fantastic. We want all the movement to come from the shoulder blades, and we want no movement to come from the actual core itself. So we want to keep the core really rock solid and steady. So the only thing that moves is elbow forwards and backwards, okay? Let's go 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Well done. Okay, pop the ball away a second. And then we're going to go on to some lower limb work. Okay, so we're going to work on the glutes and the hamstrings. One of the ways to do that, I'm going to have to move my weight now to make sure that you guys can see me, is you can do it on the floor, or you can do what's called an elevated hamstring bridge. Okay, so an elevated hamstring bridge would be something that you would do up against the chair, but the chair has to be against the wall. Okay, so the chair can't be sliding away from you. Right, so let's see what a bridge is first. Okay, so a double leg bridge is where both feet are on the ground and I lift my bum up off the floor. So my toes are normally in the air and I try and extend through my hips as far as I can. A single leg bridge is when one leg is up off the ground, one foot is there, and again I'm driving up through my heel to extend to my hip. And an elevated one is when I've got a chair or a step or something like that. I've got my heel down against it there, and then I'm going up like that. If I want to create some stability, I can put my hands down like that, and that will help me with that. So choose your bridge, double leg on the floor, single leg on the floor, or single leg elevated, okay? If you're doing double leg, you're doing twice the number that we're doing, okay? So it's going to be tough. We're going to do 20 on each side. We're going to do 2 sets. Oh my God, trust me, this is going to be tough. So I'm going to choose the single leg elevated, okay? So are we ready? Set, let's go. Up we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. If you're in an elevated position, you'll find yourself being pushed away from the chair or wherever your point of support is, okay? And that's normal. The further away you get, the harder it is. Now I've decided to put my foot flat on it because putting my heel on it was just a little bit too uncomfortable. So either or is fine. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Ay, ay, ay. So that was burning for me on the hamstring there, okay? So, second set on each side, and then we're done on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. So I can really feel that going through the hamstring. Okay, last one on this side. Ready, set, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Ay, ay, ay. That's tough. Okay, so gonna do a set of 25 press-ups now, okay? So set yourself up. Let me move this out of the way a second. Apologies for the noise. Okay, 25 press-ups. You can do them on an inclined surface, you can do them on your knees, whichever way you want to do them. We're all the time trying to push the boundaries, but today we're doing 25. 25 minutes gone already in the class. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, grab yourself a step or something, because we're going to be doing our single leg heel raising. Shoes on or shoes off, whichever you prefer. Have something to hold on to. Okay, one leg comfortably on it. Okay, and then if you can hold on to the wall or something, that will help. Okay, right. Okay, let's try and do 2 sets of 30 on each side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Last set on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Change sides again. Last one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, for this next exercise, I recommend that you use a very light weight. Okay, maybe a 1 kg or 2 kg. You need something to kind of, you can do this on the floor if you want, but it's just more comfortable when you're sitting on something. So I'm sat on something here, and I bring one leg up like that. And I'm going to get my elbow, and I'm going to put it on the inside of my knee. See the way it's on the inside of my knee? And I've got my weight here, okay? And what I'm doing is you can see I'm at a right angle. My elbow is bent, so it's not straight, it's bent. And I'm just going to bring it up like that, okay? We're doing 30 of these with a light weight. 2, 3, 4. Brilliant for shoulder health. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Opposite side. Again, you're just sat down there. You bring one leg up. Okay, you've got your weight in front. Elbow goes on the inside, like that. So I'm pushing back against it. My elbow is bent. I grab my weight and I do 30. 1, 2, 3. We're working external rotation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. One more set on each side. We're nearly done. We're already at almost 30 minutes. Let's go. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. My shoulder's burning. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just thought you might like to know. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Oh my God. Last set on this side. And then we've just 25 press ups to do. We finish the class. 1, 2. Bit of it from the class today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. The study of ergonomics is the study of how you interact with the world. And they're tiny, but you interact with the world with your hands so much, with your upper limb. So really is important to keep it as strong as you can. Okay, so 25 press ups and we're done. Ready, set, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So I hope you enjoyed today's class. It's a little bit different to our normal class. So I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of variety. Again, you can watch this class maybe on a Thursday, you do a normal one on a Wednesday, etc., etc., etc. But there's some gold in this. Again, I would not share something that I don't do myself, so this is part of my own routine. So I felt it was important to share with you guys. So hope you've had a great class. Keep up the great work. Thank you for all your support, and I look forward to seeing you all next Wednesday. Don't forget to do your classes.